when Yogi Bhajan, who is the person who brought Kundalini Yoga to the West, on his deathbed, he was asked, like, what would he do different in his life? And what he said is that he would spend more time with the Sat Kriya and the Kirtan Kriya. And the power pack is the combination of the Sat Kriya and the Kirtan Kriya. So in the beginning, we're going to do the Sat Kriya and some what relaxations involved into that, and then we will go to the Kirtan Kriya, which is actually a meditation with your fingers and with chanting. And it's one of those, the Kirtan Kriya is one of those that has actually some scientific research behind it, that it helps preventing memory disease. My personal experience with ADHD is that it helps a lot with ADHD as well. It infuses it kind of, the pressure of the chanting brings more oxidated blood to your prefrontal cortex, which is the problem that gets calcified, and that creates diseases with the memory. But when you have ADHD, you also have like not enough functioning or not enough blood there. So by doing this, it actually really helps us focus. Even if we are neurotypical, it allows us really to work with a lot of the expanding our intelligence, literally, and focus. It's also known to help with anxiety, blood pressure, digestive systems. And the Sat Kriya is also a silver bullet with plentiful of data, scientific data on the benefits of it. So yes, let's begin. On the Monday meditation, there was a little bit of I was explaining why we do the mantras in the beginning. And one of them is that we tune in and we kind of create a different mindset. So it's a kind of ritual taking us away from the normal everyday perception into a different mindset. Some say that it's a holy space, some say it's more focused space. But anyways, it's a kind of a framework in the beginning and the end, kind of telling our biome, our system, that now we're doing this and now we're moving away from this. But it is also a way of showing gratitude and honoring a culture that is not my culture, but I am benefiting from it. So the yogic sciences are from the Indian peninsula, and Kundalini Yoga is not a Sanskrit or Hindu tradition. It's a Sigh tradition in Gurmukhi language. So it's a different also in that way. So I find that we can honor and pay respects to the Sikh culture and the Gurmukhi language by chanting this, saying thank you for allowing us to do that. But also it has a deep philosophy about I bow to the highest teacher within me. I am a co-creator of my reality. I am a divine being in being a co-creator of this universe. We are all part of the same story, but we're all living our own experience in a spirit reincarnated into a human flesh. And then in the end, we're chanting in a way, Satnam is thank you, but it is also what we are actually doing here is we're working to hear who we are. What is my deeper truth beyond all of my, where I've been born into, my color, my race, my time, my sexuality, all that. They're all fleeting. They're all things that come and go, and they're all changeable. But what is the truth within me that is eternal, lying in beyond and below all of these things? So, sorry for a lot of talk, but I thought that was important to kind of bring in, especially with this particular practice, because it's so heavily relying on the Sikh tradition and the Gurmukhi language. So let's bring our hands together so that your thumbs are pressing lightly to your breastbone and you have a straight line to the ground with your arms. Make sure your sit bones are deeply rooted into the ground. And maybe you need to have a bolster or a chair to really get that, feel that power of your seat, feel that power of your position with energy from Mother Earth, the strength going through your body up to your heart, through your throat chakra up to your third eye chakra, and then feeling how there's a light of intelligence, light of knowledge falling down from the universe, from the skies into your head to your brain. The Shakti and the Shiva meeting, merging in your third eye point. And your eyes are closed and focused on your third eye point as well. And while you're feeling the third eye point, you also feel your heart chakra, the heart and the mind being balanced. And then you can feel also your belly, the triangle of the lower chakras. So your heart is connected to the brain and the gut. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath for just a second, and then breathing out, long, deep breath out. And already feel that chant, that resonance that is going to come with your breath in, and how you open up your body and your being with the breath out, ready to sing, ready to chant with your next out breath. So let's take the last breath in and chant Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Last time. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Take a deep breath in. Hold that breath. Be nourished by that chant. And breathe out. So let's just do two very short warm-ups. So the first one is bringing your feet together, and then if you're sitting, you can just sit and then do this. But if you're on a cross-legged position, then you can just grab your toes and then just flax your wings of the butterflies with your knees up and down, allowing the hip joints to warm up, to release. Allowing your back also, you can use your hands to a little bit stretch your back to get really into the depths of your hip sockets. You're doing great. Just breathing in and out. So today we're going to be chanting a lot Sat Nam. The Sat Kriya will be using the normal, what is called the seed mantra, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. And the Kirtan is again atomizing it. It is taking those seeds into even more small parts. dividing it into 4 parts: Sa, Da, Na, Ma. And those are the parts of the whole creation, of the universe, of the creation, of the creativity, and then the death, and then the rebirth, manifestation. Now take a deep breath in and lift your knees up, hold your breath, and breathe out and let go. Now let's come to a rock pose, and we're going to stay in this rock pose for the Sat Kriya. So let's take a moment that you can actually sit comfortably. So I like to use something like this. Some people like to put something here behind, or you can just really go and sit on a chair. Right. And I'm going to lift this up so that you can actually see me properly. Here we go. So yeah, I'm using this kind of bolster. And then the last warm up is just putting your hands over on your shoulders. The 4 fingers are on the front and the thumb is in the back. And then we're going to breathe in when we move from left to right. And then from right to left, we breathe out. Your eyes are closed, focused on the third eye point. And here you can already start practicing that Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam chant inside yourself. And practicing how that belly is coming in with the Sat and then releasing with the Nam. And then last ones, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in and come to center. Lift your shoulders, your elbows up. Squeeze your root lock, anus, sex organs, and navel center. Hold, 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 and then release. Gracefully and gently come down. So I'm just measuring here a little bit my angle. There we go. So for Sat Kriya, make sure that you can change now if it wasn't comfortable. So for Sat Kriya, we're going to be sitting in this and we're going to bring our hands up like this. Now, if this is uncomfortable for you, you can keep your hands here in front of your heart, or you can lift them a little bit higher up. The main thing that you can find that your spine stays straight so that you don't pump. So try to avoid this kind of pumping. So whatever you have, just make sure that your back stays straight. And the mudra for the hands is like this. So you cross your hand and then the index fingers are out. There is supposed to be men and women, but it doesn't matter. Men and women. Use whatever is comfortable for you. So we chant Sat and the navel comes in. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. And the hands go up. However is comfortable. Yeah. It might need a little bit of practice. So now close your eyes and focus your gaze on your third eye point and really feel how the energy is rising from the ground through you, through your hands, all the way to the skies. And now and out. So practice the breathing in, and then your navel is coming in. So active in breath, and then releasing out breath. And making sure that you don't pump, so you're not moving back and forth, that the position stays the same. And now let's add the chant. Sat Nam, 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 Sat Nam. Feel the power going from your navel, and that the mantra is shooting through your fingers to the sky. Sat Nam, 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 Sat Nam. You're doing great. Just a little bit more. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. With a strong finger, index finger. Sat Nam, 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 Sat Nam. Last 2 times. Sat Nam, and last time Sat Nam. Now take a deep breath in. Reach up with your fingers. Feel strong fingers, and then hold your breath. Squeeze your root lock, anus, sex organs. Hold. Reach up. And now turn your hands, the back of your hands together like a little crown. Hold your breath. And then turn them back in. And squeeze your index fingers and bring you out. Breathe out and squeeze the index fingers and bring your hands down. Come down to a short relaxation. I'm going to have a 5-minute relaxation here, so you can just lie down and cover yourself. Because this is a very powerful Kriya, after you do it, you have to relax for a little bit in between there. Find a way if you can open your arms with your palms facing forwards, upwards. So if you can lie down, that would be really good, because the energy that went up should now go horizontally. Feel that energy that has been created circling in your system, around you, into you, out of you, across you, through you. And allow that to speak to you. The quality of that life, that energy that is now circulating. Allow that to go where it needs to go without you interfering with it. Enjoy the moment of sensations, of listening, of learning. Sigh out. Roll your eyes inside your closed eyes, one direction. The eyes rolling in the other direction. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Roll your ankles and your wrists in one direction to the other direction. Then bring the knees to your belly, to the chest. Give a good old stretch. Stretch the way you need. No shake. And rubbing your hands and your feet together, energizing. Then bringing the hands, the palm of your hands over your eyes or your face. Breathing in and out, very deeply inside. Then take a stretch. Maybe you need to yawn or stretch, whatever you need to do. And then you can come up either in a rocking chair, rocking from back and forth, or then turning on one of your sides and splitting your knees and then pushing with your hands. Okay. And now we should come to a seated position, cross-legged seated position. Or if you're sitting on a chair, then allow your knees, if you're sitting on a chair, then allow your knees to come to a wider stance that you really take a lot of space. But make sure that your back is the spine of steel and the heart of gold. So straight spine and then open, relaxed chest and neck. So for the Kirtan Kriya, the first of all, the mudra is we are using one finger at a time. So we're taking first the index finger with the mantra Sa, and then the pointy finger with Na, and then the ring finger and thumb with Na, and then the pinky finger with Sa Ta Na Ma. So Sa Ta Na Ma, and we put them on our legs. And you can keep them relaxed. You don't have to do anything, but you can just keep them however is easy and relaxed for you. Additionally, our eyes are closed and pointed on the third eye point. But additional to that, the idea is that there is a beam of light coming straight down from the cosmos through our crown chakra, and then it's shooting out through that third eye point. And that's why it's really important that and you can even feel, because it also works a lot with the vagus nerve. So we can start feeling when you are in alignment. And then it helps and then with the alignment, it helps to have that idea that there's all the time this energy flowing from the top coming and then through the third eye point. And the third thing to remember is to really allow your jaw to relax with every sa, ta, na, ma. Depending on your language. For Finnish people, this is easy because we have a lot of these kind of open vowels and open ways. But especially in English language, we hold a lot the jaw. So study while you're doing this sa, ta, na, ma, how it is possible to keep your alignment while having your jaw relaxed while chanting. And all that is creating a very powerful rebooting of your vagus nerve. And sometimes you might feel that your voice is now working the way you're used to, because you're kind of maybe cutting the habitual tensions that you're doing, and you're stimulating other muscles and other connections that maybe are a little bit weak. So just take it easy. There's a lot more to this. There's even more some mind things, but let's start with just things of concentrating on the fingers. Sa, ta, na, ma, and the idea of the neck long and this energy coming, falling to you and then shooting out through your third eye point. This meditation, you can sing it on your own, but I think it's nice to use. I really enjoy using these ready mantras from YouTube, and you can also time them. So they're 3 minutes even, but that's very, very short. My favorite one is 31 minutes, but now we're going to do one that is 12 minutes. So take your positions, and oh yes, an important part. We're first going to be chanting out loud. So Satanama. And then after a while, it's going to change to whispering. Sa-ta-na. And then the third part is that we do it only in our mind, still doing the fingers and chanting in our mind. And the quiet part is double because there's equal amount of each. And then we come back to the whisper. And then the end, the last part is again chanting out loud, singing. So let's try it, how this works out. Satanama, 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 I don't Satanama, Satanama, Satanama. You press your fingers. Satanama, 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 going to start whispering. Remember to relax your jaw. Sing. Stop singing and keep your palms open. Just feel how that feels. How that energy flow around. And now take a deep breath in and spread your arms up, fingers spread out, reaching up, up, up. Hold your breath and reach up. And now shake your hands. Hold your breath and just shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. Shake as vigorously everywhere as you can. And then let go your breath and bring your hands down. Breathing normally and come down, lying to end relaxation just for a few minutes. So lying down, just really 1 minute, not much, a couple of minutes of relaxation. If you're having your knees up, then allow your knees to lean towards each other into a constructive rest position. Otherwise, you can put something under your knees to make sure that your lower back is not pressured. Palms lying next to you, your arms lying next to you with the palms facing upwards. Maybe your feet are a bit spread out. And again, allowing that energy that has now found pathways into your system, into your cells. Allow it to go where it needs to go and do what it needs to do. A moment of relaxing your whole body, your throat, your neck, your eyes are relaxing. Your shoulders are relaxing. Your diaphragm is relaxing. And your lower back and your abdomen is relaxing. Your thighs are relaxing. Knees and lower legs are relaxing. And your feet and every single toe is relaxing. And take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Roll your eyes to one direction and then the other direction. A deep breath in again and a sigh, wiggling your fingers and toes, rotating your wrists and your ankles one direction and then the other direction. Bringing your knees to your chest, bringing yourself back to this reality, stretching a bit from side to side, and rubbing your hands and your knees together again. And then if you need to do something, either yawn and stretch up, or you want to do twists, whatever feels good to you. And then slowly, gently, either rocking chair, coming back up, or then helping yourself coming up from the side. Coming to a seated position, bringing your hands together in front of your heart chakra. Closing your eyes. Assess the situation. Assess your experience of how it is to be right here, right now, after all that. And now when we chant 3 times, Sat Nam, truth is my name, truth is my identity, maybe you can connect to the resonance that that has, not just within you, but in your space. Can you sense some kind of experience of that chant, of that mantra resonating in you and around you? So let's close our eyes and take a deep breath in, connecting to that energy coming up through the earth, through our body, our legs, our pelvis, up to the heart, and then breathing out through our third eye point. And then breathing in again, feeling that energy and strength from the below, and then the clarity of light coming from above, shining to our brain and our thoughts, into our heart, and then together with the strength of the earth, out through the third eye point. Take a third breath in. And let's begin to chant Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Last time. Sat Nam. Take a deep breath in. Bring your hands to your forehead, and then ground your energy and your practice, bringing your palms to the ground and your forehead to the ground if you can. If you can't, then just bring your palms to the ground and bow your head in gratitude. In gratitude for yourself, for this opportunity and for this technology. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And thank you for practicing with me.